Hello viewers on YouTube. In this video tutorial, we're going to provide the solution to the problem we have right on the board. A student actually shared the problem with me, and after solving it, I think it will be better if I can actually share it with the entire public as well. So, just taking a look at the problem, what first comes to your mind? Well, this is like an exponential equation because we are having exponents at the right hand side, and usually what should come to our mind in the first place in solving most especially complex exponential equation is the use of logarithm to simplify the problem. So my first step was, first and foremost, substituting a simpler expression or variable for the root of x. So I said, or let's say, okay, because we are solving it together right now. So let's say that the root of x is equal to y. If your root of x is equal to y, this clearly means that x would now becomes y to the power of y. Perfect. Now, let's pay attention to this one. If root x is equal to x, obviously we can solve for the value of x, and then we can have x to be equal to y all squared. So what have I done that makes me to have this? You agree that the root of x is actually the same as x raised to the power of half, and it means we have it to be equal to y. Now to get rid of the half, we can square both sides. So on squaring both sides, we have 1 x to the power of half times 2 to be equal to y squared, and that's how we would eventually, because this will cancel, have x to be equal to y squared. Perfect. Now let's have that aside. Let's not come back to this. So basically, we want to get rid of this y to the power of y. So for that to be possible, we can introduce the log of base x to both sides. Okay. Now introducing the log of base x to both sides, we have log of base x to be equal to log of base x to y raised to the power y. Excellent. But a log to a certain base with respect to the same expression or to the same variable is simply 1. So when the base of a log and its argument are the same, the result is simply 1. So this implies, now we have a log where the argument is having an index. When this occurs take place, the index can actually come to the front of the log. It's one of the properties of logs. So it means y can come to the front, and then we have to multiply log of base x to y. Am I communicating? Perfect. Now, let's come back to this. Just as the way we took a log of both sides for this expression, let's do the same thing for this one. Taking the log of base x to both sides, we have log of base x to x to equal to log of base x to y squared. Simplifying forward the left hand side results in 1 clearly, and for the right hand side we will have 2 to be multiplying log of base x to y. Good. Perfect. Now basically what we want to do at this point is, from here, let's consider isolating log of base x to y. So what would that be? Upon dividing through by 2, log of base x to y would be 1 by 2. Excellent. When we divide through by 2 here, then the 2 can actually leave the right hand side. Now, instead of having log of base x to y here, why don't we just substitute with 1 over 2? Because that's clearly what it is. So this simply means that from this equation, it implies that 1 will be equal to y times 1 over 2. Now we can isolate y. To get y, we can multiply through by 2. Then we have 1 times 2 to be equal to y times half times 2. If this cancels out, we can have our value of y to be equal to 2. But indeed, at the beginning of the problem or of the solution, we said that root of x is equal to y. So if you recall that root of x is equal to y, we can substitute what y is equal to as the root of x, and that's equal to 2. Now to get x, we can have x to be equal to 2 raised to the power 2, which is 4. So it means our value of x is simply equal to 4. If you want, you can also use this one. So that's the value of x. Now if we plug in 4 as x respectively here, at the end of the day, both the left and the right hand side will be the same. And that gives us a solution to this problem. So I hope you find it helpful and understandable. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now. So let me know your suggestion. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. What do you have to say about the problem? Feel free. Thank you. Bye.